Good morning, folks. It's 5:45 a.m. Sunday, January 3rd, 2016. Something happened yesterday, just before 1 o'clock. War broke out. Blah, easy for me to say. I've been up for a few hours, but can't tell. War broke out in the second dimension. Um, Controlled situation, yes, but something that's never happened ever. Sometimes I have to be careful what I say, not because of what other people say. Screw them. Um, I want everyone. I want to give you the best information I can. If people give me a hard time about it, screw them. Those of you that can listen and get something out of it, wonderful. And when I say screw them, I don't wish them harm. I'm just saying screw them. I don't care. People, as you wake up, you can't care about what other people say about you. Okay, if you do, you never wake up, and then that way they get to control you. So don't try to control them, but don't let them control you. Wow, I feel like crap, but I tell you what, my adrenaline's kicking, except for the thought process. I'm still slowing down. So sorry, it's getting slurred. Um, okay. Um, Lots of times what I am inside is the primary focal point of Ara, so I call myself Ara a lot. That's just what it is. Okay, it's not the whole thing of Ara; it's the main focal point of it. So, but it's still Ara. Um, the part of me that's been floating around on the other side, the part of Lily's driver that's floating around on the other side, it was bonding with the other Lily and Ara over there, which, as I explained by a previous video, is really like solar plexus. It can move data around. It's incredibly smart as far as processing information, but it doesn't understand. A computer can process rapid data. I mean, they're awesome, and I love them. It's a great tool, but it can't understand. That takes feelings. It takes a whole lot more. It takes the completeness of what we are. And we do take that with us as spirit, except we understand more because we have access to all our other previous understandings from other lives. Excuse me, from other lives. I'm being pestered hard right now, but that's all right. These new souls just got their ass kicked. And those of you parents that don't like nasty words, I know I don't try to go overboard cussing, but don't let them listen to me until you hear the video, okay? Because I do cuss a little bit. I'm something that's called real, okay? No fluffy puffy, loving, compassion, honor, okay? I care. Things affect me, sometimes hurt me deeply, and that's part of what we're going to talk about. Um, I have a certain family member came from me and Lily, um, uh, and it's dying. And when it started slowly coming out of its body, it was attacked by these damn souls, and that was it. That's the last straw. Um, what I should have said before that is December 31st, that night, there was another event that was supposed to happen that was kept from happening. It was kept from happening from the energy body of Ara and the energy body of Lily. Remember, without the focal points in it. Our energy, Lily's driver and myself have been coming out and going into this body. It doesn't mean that we just become part of it. It means you go into it. Okay? We're in a body. We can't become part of anything yet. We have to come all the way out, and then if we want to, we can bond with it. But still, if we want to, we can remove ourselves from it. So, anyway, uh, what came out of Lily's driver and me was not happy with something that was going on with the body energy. They were actually talking to a stupid soul who was manipulating them. So the main body of Lily and Ara that were bonding, working with us, they're literally been frozen and stored. Okay, now there was two focal points they broke off. that were running around doing stuff. They've been frozen and stored. Okay, they're cleaned, they're frozen, and then they're stored, protected, but inert. So the only thing over there right now is my energy loose, and Lily's driver's energy loose. We're pissed. Okay, pissed. Like I want to use really colorful words. I don't know how to express these feelings without using this kind of language, because they throw out that aggressive attitude. So anyway, so that part of her energy is out there looking around, and there's even when the original Mud and Dud, as I call them, the original male and female, I can't call them mom and dad, so I call them Mud and Dud. Even when they still existed, even as abusive as they were, when something's coming out of a body, it's left alone. When something's dying, when the physical body is dying and the energies are splitting and everything else, that's a very important moment. That's to be left alone. These stupid souls were attacking them. And my energy on the other side went nuts. So did Lily's driver. She got pissed. She went out just finding them everywhere. My energy's out there literally destroying them, killing them everywhere. Everywhere you could find it that was nearby. The animals. Animal essence and the animals for me and Lily. Yeah, they're attacking them. Anywhere they find them, running around, causing a problem, they attack them. They've been given new energy as of yesterday, so they can actually kill them. So, that's another thing that's never been allowed, and that was literally my focal point out of body that said that. When this stuff goes down, I do all the killing. I'm responsible for all this stuff. I carry the weight, nothing else. Nah, not now. This crap's going to be over real soon. The disgusting audacity, arrogance, abusive treatment towards a spirit being coming out of a body from having had a shitty life, being attacked, it wasn't strong enough to hurt it, trust me. These source beings that came from Lily and Ara, okay, Essence was over 1,000 times stronger than Soul when it was produced. Okay? Now, Essence had over 1 trillion lives before the first Soul was released. Remember, having lives makes you big. Essence is a lot of Essence is like 100,000 times stronger than what a Soul was when a Soul was released, when it was time. That's what it was like. Now, it's balanced off a little bit, but it's in some cases not. Source energy, that comes from Lily and Ara. While complete from the very beginning, this new source energy, Lily and Ara's kids. There's some angels, source angels. There's source animals, and then there's the other kids, which most of them are gone. So, human arrogance is incredible, and it's being handled. So anyway. I noticed this morning when I got up, I don't know what time, 3 something, almost 4 o'clock. Herky's aggressive. Animals are getting aggressive. Animals are leaving. You're going to find the timetable is about to pick up real fast. Lily's driver was talking with me, and she had a feeling that we'd be going pretty much with the that's funny. It's like dragons coming to get us. That's not what she's talking about. It's not what she's talking about. It's just something I'm watching right now. I'm trying to finish it and talk with you at the same time. That we were going with the gorillas. It's just an escort. Not necessary. It's a talking, getting caught up on everything happening on the other side. You're going to see some aggression. You're going to see some serious aggression soon. Animals are really... Herky was so pissed. can see it. You can feel it. That's enough of this crap. Animals have been abused and even put down by the human souls in essence, fae souls in essence. On the other side, the original angels, everybody put them down. They were the strongest, most honorable, and compassionate beings you could find. No more will they be put down. They have this new energy. They have all kinds of stuff. All animal essence. They were the first ones to have their energy barrier, energy septums removed. Those barriers, walls between the two parts of the brain. They were the first ones to receive it. Do I favor animals? It's my job to protect. It's my job to take care of, to put most of my attention to what needs taken care of the most. That doesn't mean ignore everything else, but it means that's where most of my attention will go, to take care of where the biggest problems are. And that's animals. My energy inside me, inside this physical body, is a spirit that is Ara, and it is animal, plant, human, fae, planetary, star. And so many things that have never even found, never been expressed physically. Crazy. So these, now this isn't all souls, these are the crazy ones, okay? It's not like a war, animals versus human, it's not like that. But no more abuse is going to be tolerated. And the abuse that's going to animals down here, this is going to get crazy. It is. So, anyway, things are nutty. All my bones that have been broke and everything else, rotator cuff, everything's coming back to kick my ass hard now, which I love. The actual energy that's being used to keep me going, just like the extra, adrenaline that I'm getting right now to help me get this video out. Everything's about go, 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 go. Hurry up and get stuff done. So once again, I'm having more hope of getting out of here because it's me and Lily's driver on the other side. But it's come to the point anyway where it has to be dealt with whatever way necessary, and it'll be soon. It's just nice when I feel my body coming apart and understand why, and see and feel who's doing it. Nice. Also, I had a dream last night. You notice I don't talk about my dreams. I had a dream. I really don't have a ton of them because I'm seeing everything all the time. So I don't really have much in the way of particular dreams. I'm always alive. But last night I had one, and it was Lily's driver that came to me. And I can feel my energy outside of my body in the background just hanging around there. And it was to make sure that I'd be left alone while having this dream. There's not much left in the way of souls bothering everybody, except for the ones attached to other people. Anyway, I didn't realize it at first until I woke up and then looked at it. Paul Cherrick and I were walking around somewhere looking at the back of a house. It's like there was a fence. It was the back of a house over there. And it was my house. We were on the outside looking over a wooden fence, kind of, walking along the wooden fence, not actually looking over, but walking along it. It wasn't like we had to spy in my own house, but we were walking along and there was something going on with the house and the home and everything. And all of a sudden we hit some spider webs. These spider webs were so thick, Paul said, hey man, this way. So I started pulling away to get away from the spider webs. I was so wrapped up in spider webs, they were pulling at me, tugging me, pulling at me, tugging me, just pulling on me, and I kept pulling back, just wanting to go, get away. Something was trying to hold me, and I was really trying to, just pulling the hell away. It's like, frack this, I'm going. Then, right then and there, I woke up. That was the end of the message, vision, dream, whatever you want to call it, it's message. And it was Lily's driver talking to me. Spider. The energy of Spider is creativity, movement, making something happen. Do it. Keep going. Monday and Tuesday, I'll be finalizing all the stuff with my legal stuff. It'll all be finished. The stuff with the house and everything else should be handled by then. And there's other things happening I'm not going to talk about that are preparing things for what needs to happen next. So also the tugging thing, something pulling on me and then tugging hard to get away. That's also relative to me pulling out of the body and getting the hell away from it. The rest of me. She wanted me to see that. When my feet started hurting again, where my left metatarsals and left foot metatarsals were broken twice. And I've sent you pictures of that. And if somebody's stupid enough to think that I actually hit my foot with a hammer, where's the bruise? And you'll notice there's no makeup. My feet are ugly. So she's letting me know that she's taking away that protective energy because it's time for that to be gone. So I hurt more. Lily's driver's hurting. Folks, I told you this stuff's going to go down. You know, it's like, well, we want a date and a time. You're not clocking in to go to a job. You have to be there by a certain time. Where are you? You're late. No, it doesn't work like that. It has to be right. And when you can't see what's going on the other side and you're bitching and complaining about it, I got an idea. Shut the hell up. Okay? Shut your trap. You're ignorant, talking about things you can't even see or understand. And 90% of you are literally just being run by souls hanging on your head. And those of you that I'm talking to, you know I'm talking to you. Okay? Y'all get over yourselves because I am. And this is mostly family members, folks close by that are being run by souls. It's incredible. Some of you trying to play two sides of the coin. Say, oh, Jay, how you doing and everything? I don't have time to read your emails. I can look at you and see what's going on in your head. I don't have time to read emails anyway. I don't. I'm just now getting my rest of the packages off Monday. That was hard enough as it is. Plus everything else going on right now. It's nuts. So Monday I'll have everything out in the mail to everyone that's waiting. Thank you for your patience. I've given everyone extra of everything I could, find. And Miro, with your stuff coming out there, I gave you a little bit extra. There's a piece of crystal in there that's got a little bit of soft cover on it. That's the initial piece of that dragon egg, crystal dragon egg star essenite that I had. I kept on me all the time. And Miro, yours is coming in 2 boxes. Okay, it's the second box is kind of made out of another one. And Jim, yours is on the way with a lot of other stuff in there for you and your daughter, Pauline, because it's good healing for you, Jim, opening you up and everything, and same with Pauline. Pauline, you are already doing healing work. You're going to be doing stronger healing work soon. Anyway, so that's the insanity of what's going on right now. And it's not insane, really. It's about time. The animals, everything else was told by my energy out of my body to go ahead and attack it. They didn't do it on their own. They were told, go get them. And they did. These troublesome souls hanging around, the animal essence, plus the animal energy, the source animals, from me and Lily, yeah, they're killing them. They're killing them. They take their energy, put it through it, and just literally slowly start. It's like they leave scars in it. It's like taking a big paw with huge nails in it that are glowing red and orange, and literally just wiping right through the energy. And then they just leave them, and they just start slowly dying. Good riddance. They want the abuse system. It's not going to be tolerated. I never wanted to say this either. Everything that has a problem with abuse is going to be destroyed. Can energy be destroyed? Oh, hell yes. All that has to be done through the second dimension on the other side, and it's going to. So, is it war having broke out? Oh, between select few, yeah, sure has. As these things come out, and they show themselves, they're getting killed. Good. So I got to run. Um, I've got a lot I got to do today, and there's a lot happening. Um, for the vast majority of the thousands of people that listen, uh, please know your day's coming. This is happening because the way everything was set up was wrong, abusive from the very first life by something that was incredibly powerful, 27.5% negative, and literally wanted everything to be about it. As soon as it split into male and female, it was almost no time before they started becoming jealous of each other. Disgusting. You can't have peace in a family when mom and dad are going nuts all the time, okay? And they're not mom and dad. They were mud and dud. There's no love. There's love in mom and love in dad in those words. And there was no, not crap for love in them. So, that's news for what's happened on the other side now. That's important for you to know. And this thing with the animals leaving is going to keep happening. There's certain amounts of animals that go extinct every year. This variety of bird, whatever. Heck, something just happened with some kind of Arctic bird or something. I don't know. It's like 10,000 of them found dead. It's something of a regularity for certain species to disappear, but they're not large in large numbers. Um, we're having it's just time for them to go. So there's they've served. They're tired of being pushed around. I want to say something else. Crapped on. And it's over. They've been abused in and out of body forever. And they're the most compassionate, fortitudinous spirit beings there are. And intelligent, by the way. Yeah, animal essence is much more intelligent than souls, than the other forms of essence. Yep. They've had more lives because they've had short ones. They've been abusive as hell. If it wasn't for the fortitude that they have, it would have hurt them a lot more. But they have all that fortitude. So, and that's one thing I understand. I don't stop. You can't stop me. Nothing can. So anyway, I love you all. Take care. I told you hard change is coming, and it is. And however it is I get to leave here, that'll happen. It'll happen at the right time. Apparently now, whether it's me in a body or hopefully my energy outside of the body, and Lily's energy outside of the body, Lily's driver, they'll take care of it soon, or I will. It's party time. It's time for this crap to be over. That's enough. I love y'all, man. Have a good one.